بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك على المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب صدق الله العظيم. Today is our English sitting, weekly English sitting. I have recited the verse of the Quran. The skies and the earth and the universe, it is controlled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna fi khalqi samawati wal ard, in its creation and also in control. After its creation, it is not left out of control, but it is highly controlled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His will and the commandments. Quran is the divine message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It has given us the full guideline to the humanity for success here and hereafter. Here, the chapter which we are reading in these days, it is from the system of Shariat, Nizam-e-Shariat. It is 6th volume from the Adar Talifat Ashrafiyah. And the book is a 6th volume of the speeches of Hazrat. And the chapter is a Taqweem al-Zayg, why we are straying from the straight path and what are the causes and the reasons. So in that we have discussed many things, that the Creator is the only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of each and everything. يَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ, and such a creations will be coming that which you are not knowing. It will be microscopic creation or the nanoscopic creation, but Allah is knowing and controlling each of that. The benefit and the danger, it is also from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The fire, it is burning each and everything, but it came as a garden for the Ibrahim alayhi salam. So this is the things which are given in Quran, that after creating these things, they are not without control, but they are the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And those who are submitting themselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are successful here and hereafter. Nowadays, this critical situation of a nanoscopic virus, coronavirus, is spread all over the world. And those who were very proud upon their own strength and power and the weapons and ammunitions and etc., and their infrastructure, they became cipher in front of it, this very tiny microscopic creation. In Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given many stories of Nimrod, that a mosquito, he got the control of this, the worst proud ruler of that time, And it was not a mosquito healthy, but it was a leg was a broken. So what was the result of that? That was creation like a mosquito. That has finished him in a very, the irrespectful death, or everybody was coming and hitting shoe on his head. So these are the example given by Quran to the humanity, that be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then each and everything will serving you people. And if you are disobedient, so not a bigger creation, very tiny creation, if it is getting control upon you people, you will be helpless. So only the source of protection is to divert the attention towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek from Him astaghfar and tawbah upon your acts. Apparently, the brutality which is going on among the human being, that should be left, and we should put our each and everything in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we should become obedient to His commandments. So this is the teaching of Islam. The second thing is the precautions. If such a situation comes, and these are the war affairs, and you can say the biological weapons, since in the 96 and 97, this is coming in being, is discussing among the international, the commanding authorities and things. So that has been gone out of control, and now that is harming those who are the designer and for that managing and making the chemical and biological test and creating these things. So now they all are helpless. There are warships which were in oceans, controlling the ocean. There, the big aeroplanes which were controlling the air, they all became helpless and suffer in front of such a tiny creation. So for Muslim world, it is the thing that we are in a war affairs. Once Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, in one Ghazwa, he wore 2 life vests, zira. So once I was discussing this thing with our Pak Army's personals and the journals, some journals, I told them that this was a lesson to each and every Muslim, but especially for you people, that single defense lines is not sufficient. There should be double defense lines. So in that precautions which is available from Muslims, they must do. The Muslims are sustaining the 2 opposite poles always. Our Hazrat wrote to me the last verse of Maulana Rum, Barka-fi Jame Shariat, sustain in your one hand the glass, fragile glass of Shariat, Darka-fi Sandani Ishq, and the other hand, the big hammer of blacksmith, Har Havasnake Nadadan, Jam Sandan Bakhtan. This is not easy job that one general people can sustain this This is a special, the blessing of Allah to do that. May Allah bless us with the all blessing and protect us from the all viruses and the all happenings. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alameen.